Hello students, today we are going to see about the endorsement. The word endorsement is said to have been derived from the Latin and means upon and endorsement means the back. Thus, usually endorsement is on the back of the instrument. Through it, maybe even on the face of it. Where no space is left on the instrument, the endorsement may be made on a slip of paper attached to it. It attached to the slip of paper is called enlogment, meaning an endorsement is a mode of negotiating a negotiable instrument. A negotiable instrument payable otherwise than to a bearer can be negotiable only by endorsement and delivery. The endorsement, according to section 15 of the NI Act, when the maker or a holder of a negotiable instrument signs the same otherwise than a such maker for the purpose of negotiation on the back or a face therefore or on a slip of paper annexed thereto or so signed for the same purpose or a stamp paper indent to be completed as a negotiable instrument. He is said to be endorsed the same and is called the endorser. The person to whom the instrument is endorsed is called as endorsee. So here we came to know that is a slip of paper what's attached to the negotiable instrument. It indicates the name. Otherwise, it will be there will be some special things was added in this means it will known as endorsement. General rules regarding this endorsement is signature of the endorser. The signature is must. Spelling. The endorser should spell his name exactly in the same way as his name appears on the check or a bill as its payee or endorsee. So the spelling should be in exact manner. It's a complimentary or a courtesy title. An endorsement need not contain the complimentary prefix or suffix and other courtesy titles or professional designations. So it will have both this. Next is literate persons. And illiterate man can make a paved endorsement by putting his left hand thumb impression thereon. In the olden days, while they don't know to sign, they will keep the thumb in impression. Like that, illiterates are allowed to keep their thumb in impression for giving the sign. Next point is, here we go, endorsement by deceased persons. So a check is in the name of deceased person must be endorsed by his legal representative. Agents, while signing a negotiable instrument only as an agent of another, he should make clear by adding the words per procursion or per pro, for, and on behalf of. So these are the words that should be done by the agents to withdraw the amount of the endorsee. Next is joint stock companies. In case of joint stock companies, endorsement should be made by the person who are only authorized to on behalf of the companies. That is managing director, secretary, or the general manager. So clubs, schools, colleges, and other non-trading organizations signed by the authorized person. These and all we can see is in the endorsement scene. These types of endorsements are, according to the NI Act 1881, the endorsement forms are endorsement in the regular, blank or general endorsement in full or special endorsement, restrictive endorsement, partial endorsement, conditional endorsement. So these are the 5 types of endorsements are seen under this Act NI from 1881. These endorsements are explained briefly below. So endorsement in blank or general endorsement. In case of endorsement in blank, the payee or endorser should not specify any endorsee or and he simply signs his name as 16 NIA. So he has no rights to fill anyone's name. So they should leave the place of the name blank itself. Next one is endorsement in full or special endorsement. When the payee or endorser specifies the person to whom or to whose order the instrument is to be paid. The endorsement is called special endorsement or endorsement in full. The specified person, that is the endorsee, then becomes the payee of the instrument. So the name should be written in a clear manner without any spelling mistake. Then only it will be passed. That is the thing they are giving in the full and special endorsement. Next, we are going to see about the restrictive endorsement. An endorsement is restrictive when it prohibits further negotiation of a negotiable instruments. Section 50 of the NI Act 1881 states the endorsement made by express words restrict or excludes the right to negotiable or pay constitutes the endorsee an agent to endorse the instrument or to receive its contents for the endorser or for some other specified persons. For example, if B endorsee an instrument payable to bearer as follows, the right of C to further negotiable is excluded. Pay the contents to C only. Pay C for my use. So this restrictive endorse cannot be given to other persons or any agents. It was pay the content to only C only. Next, we are going to see about the partial endorsement. So partial endorsement is only a part of amount of instrument is endorsed. It is a case of partial endorsement. An endorsement which purports to transfer to endorser only a part of an amount payable, or which purports to transfer the instrument to 2 or more endorsees severally, it is not valid. So the partial endorsement is also known as an it's only they are paying some amount. They will give not the whole sector. They will give some of the amount for this. So that was the few amount was transferred is partial endorsements. Next is conditional endorsement. If the endorser of a negotiable instrument by express the words in the endorsement makes his liability or the right of the endorsee to receive the amount due thereon dependent on the happening of a specified event, although such event may never happen. Such an endorsement is also called conditional endorsement. Section 52 of NI Act. Such an endorser gets the following rights. What are the rights we are going to see now is only applied to the conditional endorser. Next, here we are see that he may make his liability on the instrument conditional on the happening of a particular event. He will not liable to the subsequent holder if the specified event does not take place to the instrument even before the particular event takes place. Example, pay C if he returns from London. Thus, C gets the rights to receive the payment only on the happening of a particular event. That is, if he returns from London. Otherwise, he cannot able to get it. It's a condition to follow. Then only they can get it as an endorsement. Get the payment of, okay. Next we are going to see about the effects of endorsement. An unconditional endorsement of a negotiable instrument followed by its unconditional delivery has the effects of transferring the property therein to the endorsee. The endorser acquires the right to negotiable the instrument further to anyone he likes. So the property changing documents, everything is will be considered through the endorsement. A check also must be an unconditional order. An conditional endorsed check loses the character of a check, and therefore the pay banker can return the check. When a well-established customer attaches such conditions, the banker should see the fulfillment of the condition before making the payment, just to satisfy the customer. They may accept such request only when the customer is ready to indemnify the banker only banker for any loss which he may occurs in such case. So anything went wrong means they should give assurance. Then only they will get the money back. Next we can see what are the effects of the endorsements under the law. What was coming under the law means section 50 of NI Act also permits that an instrument may also be endorsed so as to constitute the endorsee an agent of the endorser to endorse the instrument further, or to receive its amount for the endorser, or for some other special persons. So these are the things should be followed in an endorsement statements. So for the property rights and for the big checks and all, the endorsement is a very important factor along with the negotiable instrument. So I hope this video will be helpful to you to understand about the endorsement, and thank you for that. Bye.